over the years, but one thing is not, and that is our commitment to you and your family. We're a company made up of your friends and neighbors. We work each day to continue our tradition of providing health care to the 300,000 members we serve. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield focuses on wellness and healthy living. We work with and support numerous organizations in New Hampshire to build healthy communities. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield, creating a healthier future for New Hampshire.
Court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun. The center of Division II sports is inside the NCAA.com hub, with live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
Take the pledge at itsonus.org and be a part of the solution.
We are challenging every Division II campus to take the pledge, to make a statement, and to make sexual assault unacceptable, because
it's on us!
And welcome to Penmen Stadium on the campus of Southern New Hampshire University. Today we bring you men's NE10 soccer action between the Falcons of Bentley University and your Southern New Hampshire University Penmen. I am Lance Legere, and alongside me today is Kyle Hochter. The Falcons come into tonight's contest at 4-2 with a 2-0 record in conference play. Kyle, what do the Falcons need to do to keep things rolling and leave Penmen Stadium with another conference victory?
Yeah, for the Falcons of Bentley, they're having a decent season so far at 4-2, but with an undefeated record so far in conference play at 2-0 and winners of their last three, Falcons are looking to keep on their roll. For them to stay on that roll, I'd highlight Bentley's ability to stick into games, specifically looking at the efficient forward of Connor Moat, who has a team-high 5 goals.
And as for the Penmen, their play has dipped recently as they stand at 2-4-1 on the young season and still searching for their first conference victory as they are 0-3 in the NE10. Kyle, what can the Penmen do to get back on the right track?
For the Penmen at 2-4-1 overall on the season, as you already mentioned, losers of their last 4, and whose most recent game they were just scraped out by number 1 Adelphi in a 2-1 loss. They're looking for someone to step up and form their identity. Someone I would like to see is Kiko Hernandez. He looks like he has yet to find himself this season compared to last, and as a result, his team hasn't either.
And like you say right there, Kiko not finding himself yet. I don't think this Penmen squad has really formed into their true identity, like you were saying, really. And Kiko had a stellar sophomore season last year, so really looking for him to stand out today, and especially the Penmen to get back on the right track, really. At 0-3 in the NE10, that's not going to do any good come playoff time, so they'll try and improve that today against a tough Bentley squad. And then when you were talking about those close games, that's the same thing with the Penmen. Obviously, losers of 4 straight, and in those 4 games, it was a 2-1 loss, 2-1, 3-2, and recently to Adelphi 2-1. So the Penmen really are keeping in these contests. They're just not finishing them out. So hopefully they can get a game plan going today and finish it right through.
Yeah, and one thing I'd like to highlight is in those last 4 games, they haven't had easy opponents either. 3 of those have been on the road, 2 of those against ranked opponents, one of them specifically the last one against number 1 ranked Adelphi. So they're hanging tough with tough teams.
And the Penmen and Adelphi, always a close contest between those two. Really no surprise with that game. Now we're ready to go with this game here as the Falcons will start off with possession in the center. Both teams stretching it out one more time. Officials, final checks, and play is underway. Falcons will chip one in early. That one headed in the backfield there. Combo tries to keep that one out as that one's high and out of play for a Falcons throw-in.
Yeah, one thing just to watch here tonight is it's been raining a little bit here in Manchester, and the field is a little bit wet right now, so the ball will definitely be rolling here tonight.
And the ball's rolling already as the Falcons go in quickly. Ball bouncing and quickly picked up by Patrick Quinn. Penmen facing some early trouble right there from the Falcons. It was a beautiful attack. The ball stayed in the air most of that possession.
Yeah, they had a striker, the Bentley Falcons there, that was just sitting there. Looked like he was almost just going to poke it in. Unfortunately for them, he did not get a foot on the ball.
The sophomore Quinn comes to the rescue, and the Penmen with their first possession here in the first half. Lagoon will play that one to the middle, quickly get it back at the center line. Bit of a short pass. Hernandez will pick it up, play it to the outside. Comba is going to send this one back. Lagoon with a slow rolling ball into the middle. Pereira will play it to the other side.
Yeah, and to me right now, this field just looks really stretched out by both teams. Everyone's moving towards the ball, not as much towards where they want to be.
Penmen sent Gonsalves into the box. Good fight there. And as you saw, easily out of play on that one. A Falcons kick coming here first of the afternoon.
Yeah, Gonsalves just got a little out of position there on that one. He was trying to break it around the edge of that center back, and he just couldn't do it. The center back forced him out, forced him to put it out back, gave it to the Falcons there.
Baldarello with the slow goal kick. Hernandez takes a quick fall right there. And a Falcons kick. They're going to go quickly. One over. I believe we'll be doing that one again a little too quick there.
Yeah, and I think even if they got that one off, if it wasn't too quick, I'm almost positive that Julian Stewart over there was offsides.
So Pinancos will pick up the foul. The Falcons kick is in. That one chipped, and we got two players down, both banging heads on that play. A quick stop of time, as both luckily back up and okay. Yannick Moore took a fall there. And I believe number 7, Julian Stewart, on that play, both banging heads. So both try and walk this off, but not what you want to see there, as the Falcons were just trying to flick that one in. Moore went for the ball along with Stewart. They're both going to get checked out by the Bentley staff right now. Both seem to be up in good spirits.
Yeah, and this is just a big player safety thing here. You want to make sure both players are past the concussion protocol. You don't want anything happening there where if a player did find a concussion on the field, that he's still out on that field.
Looks like both will come off here. Moore and Stewart. Stewart will head over to his bench.
Yeah, they're both going to be a little frustrated here. You know, you're coming out starting a game, you want to be on that field, but the referee is making the good call here to make sure that they're both good. Just for one play. Looks like Moore, yeah, they're both just going to sit at that line. A quick substitution for the Falcons. Don't think that one will stand for long. Next dead ball, as we're going to have a kick going in for Bentley. So dangerous territory already. Bentley doing a nice job of creating a lot of pressure early on in this Penmen defense. Yeah, and Kiko Hernandez is having a little word with the referee. He doesn't really like that they're getting a kick here off that one. He thinks it was just a headed ball by both sides, but Penmen look like they're going to make a wall here. Looks like Moat will set up for this one. A 4-man wall. Hernandez looking back to make sure everything's set. Moat with the low kick on. Quinn's going to tip that one out of play. Nice save there, and a corner kick coming now. And that was dangerous. That was almost unexpected. At least I didn't see it. I don't think the Penmen did either. Just how fast he got to that ball and just, hit it in there. It almost got by the wall and through right through the hands of Patrick Quinn on the left side of the net. So Yannick Moore checks back in quickly. Stewart still awaiting at midfield. Corner kick coming in here. Sends it all the way to the back post. That one headed up. Quinn will look for safety, and that one in the top of the netting out of play. So good defensive play there. 2 of them in a row by the Penmen. Not allow even a shot there that has a chance of scoring. Quinn will play this one short. Pinancos in the middle. Pereira will send it to the other back on the far side. Through ball here to the corner. That one trickling. Will the Penmen kick it? No, they will not. That one kicked away by the Falcons. Yeah, good clear there by Jack Aronson. Joao Broom with it now in the midfield. He'll send this to Hernandez. Hernandez to the backfield now. Penmen will switch things up now to Glagoom. Leave it off for Broom in the middle. Nice chip to the outside. Not nicely placed, though, as that one turned over to Bentley. Good pressure there from Hernandez. Keeps it alive. Beautiful move on that far side from Hernandez. Got 3 defenders on him now. Still trying to get towards that 18. He'll back things up. Send it. That one chipped in. Headed away by the Falcons. Yeah, a little bit of a one-man show there for Hernandez. Looks like he got around 3 or 4 Bentley defenders there, and this is exactly what we wanted for him, highlighting him earlier in the game that we think he should be having a bigger season than what he's had so far. And obviously, it's early still. Had that red card early on. We did not see him against Franklin Pierce, and that was obviously a big loss for the Penmen, dropping that one 2-1 at home. So their first home game since, as Broom sends this to the backfield. Yeah, that's big. That's Hernandez's biggest His biggest flaw is that he tends to get very enthusiastic, we'll say, about the game, and finds himself in trouble with his words pretty often.
Bentley with it in the back. Hunter Marshall will send this to the far sideline.
Any chance we can take these ponchos off?
Not much pressure up top from the Penmen.
Just 'cause it's like not raining.
This ball swung over. Shibu will try and pressure. Penyankos. This one will go out of play for a Bentley throw-in. Coming with it now is Acker. Acker throw in. This one retrieved by Stewart. Stewart's going to leave this one off for Moat, but that offsides flag came up a little late there. Just a step ahead of the defense on that one. Good play from Moore. Draws the offsides. Now the Penmen will get out of their own end.
Yeah, and lucky for the backs of the Penmen there. They looked a little beat on that one. There was only one back there to make a play on that, so they're fortunate that that was called a offsides.
Lagoon with a low kick, trying to find Broom with the flick. This one flicked nicely. Gonsalves will pick it up. Chip ball into the middle. That one just far. And coming out to get that one is senior goalkeeper Nick Maldarella.
See if the Falcons can get something going. Neither team really, they've had some opportunities, but nothing that, you expect the goal to be scored on.
That was a really nice play from the Penmen right there as Gonsalves with a beautiful ball in the middle. Shibu just a few steps behind it as now the Falcons will look to counter a nice ball into the box, but not far enough as Quinn comes out to retrieve that one. It was a good setup right there as he had fodder right there, right in the middle. Just could not find him. Not enough on that ball as Quinn came out quickly.
Yeah, if he got a little bit more on that one, he probably would have gotten it by Quinn on that left side of the goal, the near side for us. Probably would have had a shot right there.
Lagoon will look things over, taking his time here. Not much pressure as the Falcons come on now. Ball sent to the outside. Will that one stay in? It does. Combo with it now. Ball into the box. That one headed almost by Broom, but punched away by Maldarella. So back and forth play here. Both teams with good chances early on, but the Penmen stringing some nice possessions together.
Yeah, that was a good shot right there. Specifically the cross there by Komba. Almost getting in there for Zhao Burn's header for a goal.
That chip ball trickles out of play for a Penmen throw-in. Mashurena now throws that one in quickly. Broom will send it to the backfield. Penmen will switch things up. Ball into the middle, bouncing around. Penyanko sends it back. Dangerous ball here, but Quinn kicks it out of trouble. Mashurena will chip this one over the top. Shibu will go towards it in the corner. Will that one stay in? It does. Excuse me, that's Gonsalves, as they quickly call that one back for a Bentley throw-in.
And that's the situation where you're seeing that wet turf causing the ball to roll a little bit more than the players are used to. I think Gonsalves would have had a shot on that one on one-on-one if that was just a sunny weather day ball right there.
Shibu can't keep that one alive. Another Falcons throwing on the far side. Aronson will throw this one on. Flicked in by the Falcons. Ball still bouncing at midfield. Penyankos picks that one up. And an errant pass there as that one turned over to Bentley.
And Bentley is just using, smart passing decisions, a lot of one-hit passes, and they're just working their way upfield pretty thoroughly.
Aronson finds Moat now. Ball into the corner far side. Low one in. Hernandez will retrieve it. Sent to the backfield now. Mashurena. So Penmen will clear this one out of trouble. Gonsalves not even going to make a run for that one. As that bounces into the Bentley backfield with no problem.
Yeah, personally, I'd like to see him, run for it, but I'm sure he felt that was out of his reach anyway.
It looks like a bit of a clear right there. Honestly, not much of a chance. No numbers on that run either. So it would have been tough for Gonsalves there, but the Penmen now have it in the back. But quickly called there a throw-in for the Falcons. We've seen a few of those in the last few minutes. Quick throw-in here. Back into play. And that one just missing there. Real nice attack from the Falcons. As we're going to get a look at this one on replay. It's a beautiful ball sent in right there. The header just over as Quinn was watching that one go. Now a goal kick for the Penmen.
Yeah, and with 10 minutes of play played through so far, that would have been a deal breaker here for the Penmen to drop one that early. Obviously, coming off 4 losses in a row, you can't let stuff up like that happen, you know what I mean?
There's some confusion on the field right now. See what's going on. This referee's talking to the Bentley sideline. Believe we're good to go now. Thought I saw a whistle there. Both teams seem to be chatting each other up a little bit as we wait to resume play. Penman substitution coming on. As Glagoom's going to take a seat, I believe. Yes, that is Glagoom.
Glagoom for Skogestad.
So Skogestad checks into the ball game here. Has 34 minutes to go here in this first half. 0-0 score here at any 10 men's soccer action. Good flick by Hernandez. Broom with it in the middle now. And Broom will send this back to the outside. Mascherena will retrieve this one in the midfield. Back to Broom. Broom's going to send this one to the middle. Piniancos will make a run. And Shibu sends it back to the outside. Still atop the box. Joao Broom with it now, sending it to the near side. Skogestad. Skogestad, that ball in, deflected out of play. And a throw-in coming now for the Penmen.
Yeah, the Penmen look like they're on the attack here for realistically what I would say their first attack of this game so far. Let's see if they can capitalize on it.
Skogestad will send it back. Hernandez, nice one-touch pass. He'll retrieve it back in the middle. Penman moving it around now to the backfield. Combo to Skogestad. And a nice run here from Joao Broom. Inching towards the corner. Can't edge his defender. That one's going to go out of play. And we'll see what for. Penman thought they had a corner kick on that one, but a goal kick is the call. Barassa with some nice defense right there.
And the official is already having his word be known with these players. Obviously, the Penmen a little frustrated a few times already, and the head official here is making it known that he's not going to have that this game.
And not the smartest play right there from Broom as he chucked that ball to the other side. Was a goal kick for Bentley. Was not having it on that one as the Falcons flick in, trying to make an attack here. Comba. Good tackle from Stewart, but the whistle blown here and a kick going out.
Yeah, and now you're seeing Julian Stewart having his word with the referee, so both sides taking offense to a few plays that are called now.
Skogestad will send this back to Quinn. Quinn quickly back out. Piniancos. Ball sent to the far side. Moore will send it up the near sideline. Ball back in the Penman side. Piniancos outside Skogestad now. Skogestad with one on. He'll send it back to the middle. And all the way back to Quinn to reset things here for Southern New Hampshire. Penman being patient, as you like to see, waiting for their opportunity, not trying to force things now as Shibu comes from up top to retrieve that ball in the midfield. Moore will send this to the outside. Mascherena with it now. Sends this up Gonsalves. Gonsalves one on. He'll go back up top. One touch here. Pereira with it now. Ball into the middle. One touch here. A shot on and a beautiful save right there from Maldarella. Well, it was a one-touch shot right there from Piniancos, but they could not put it home. As Nick Maldarella, right place, right time. What a reaction save there.
Yeah, and that's almost a miss hit there by Piniancos. You're that close to the goal. You got to try to find a way to get that in. He put it right into Maldarella's face.
You see that shot. Reactionary save, just putting his hands up right there for dear life as that one goes out of play for a Penman throw-in. But just right place, right time, and Piniancos just could not get it to a corner. Couldn't place it right on that one. It was a beautiful ball sent in over the top. No defenders on one with the keeper. Just couldn't put it home. But the Penmen with a good opportunity there. Shibu with the body, he'll control this one, trying to edge his way to the outside. Skugestad gets sent now. 2 defenders on, that one low and out of play. Tough ball right there.
Yeah, I think you're seeing the turf come into play. I don't know, sometimes it's just mishits, but when you're running on wet turf like that, even when you got spikes on, it's still hard to get a grip on the surface sometimes when you're coming in at certain angles, and also just getting the ball when it's wet to go where you want it's also tough.
Maldarello with the goal kick sent to the middle. That one does not find the head of either team as Hernandez settles with the foot. The Penmen send it up top. Gonsalves with a one-touch pass. Now Shibu on. Shibu into the 18. One defender on left. Shot, that one saved by Maldarella. Nice save right there. The left foot shot just couldn't find the back of the net.
Yeah, that went right through the legs of Hunter Marshall, just sticking his leg out trying to block it, and then Maldarella was able to get it with his left hand.
And that's a tough angle right there. That ball going through the legs of one of your defenders, you got to be ready for anything. A deflection, or at that one, luckily, like it did right there, just went straight through. Nice job of getting down and making the save. So now a corner for the Penmen. They'll go short. Broom with it on the goal line, sends it to the back post, and that one just headed over by Moore.
And you're seeing some leg talent from some of these SNHU players now. Broom kicking it off his back foot from the right side all the way across to the back side of the box there. It's an impressive kick.
Penmen thought they had another corner right there. That ball, in the eyes of the officials, not deflected. So another goal kick coming for Maldarella and the Falcons.
Yeah, and if you're the Penmen right now, you like how you're playing. Coming off 4 straight losses, you look like you're on the attack now. Look like you're right on the verge of finding a way to get a goal in.
And really, you say 4 straight losses, but the Penmen really not playing that bad. Obviously just not finishing these games out. They've all been close like we stated earlier in the pregame, but it's been tough for the Penmen as now we see a yellow card awarded here. And that one's going to be on Kiko Hernandez. We're going to take a look at this one. Broom went for the tackle. As you see Hernandez with the slide right there. Did he play it while he's on the ground? Doesn't seem anything out of the sorts right there. Maybe he has some select words, but Hernandez gets carded here once again.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That looked like a clean tackle there for Hernandez, for me anyway. He found the ball, most definitely. I think it has to do with the official already getting words from him earlier in the game, and maybe these are kind of results, or I have no idea.
So Hernandez's first card of the afternoon obviously does not want to receive another one. He's already seen a red card this season, resulting in him missing that Franklin Pierce contest. As the Penmen try and keep that one in, flag quickly up. And that's going to be a Bentley throw-in, I believe. Yeah. So playing tight on the lines right there as that ball was barely out, at least from our angle up here. But what's it going to be? It's going to be a Southern New Hampshire throw-in. So some confusion now as what team's throwing it in. As they just make the Penmen move back there. Skugestad will throw that one in. Gonsalves keeps it alive with the foot. Quickly back in. Pinancos, Hernandez now near side. Skugestad up to Gonsalves. Pushes that one defender off. They're going to try and send Shibu to the line. Is that one out of play for a Penmen throw-in? Quickly into Broom. He gets pushed. And a kick going in for the Penmen.
Yeah, and the Falcons have been pretty physical so far. They're getting their body right up on the Penmen when they're playing defense, and some Penmen players do not like it.
Chip to the corner, headed away by the Falcons. Skugestad retrieves it back now, and a dangerous pass in the middle turned over to Stewart. Stewart's going to chip one over the top here. Will this ball stay in? Penmen defense tries to get back, and a hard slide tackle right there from Kamba as Moat takes a fall in the corner. As you see on the replay coming here, that ball was going to get picked up by Moat, and out of nowhere, a nice slide tackle to get that one out of danger from Yannick Kamba.
Yeah, and the reason he didn't get a card there was you could obviously see that he got the ball out, so he's playing defense, he's clearing the ball out, and then the player falling over him is incidental contact.
Acker with a throw into the box. That one flipped in, an easy catch. It looked like Quinn had some trouble getting that one, but luckily no Falcons in front. He'll roll this one to the far side.
Now it's up to the Penmen to start making an attack, and that's dangerous right there.
That kick deflected. Real nice hustle up top from Bentley. That being Julian Stewart. Hernandez takes a turn back to the middle and some dangerous passes here. Not what you want in the 18s. That one luckily cleared by Kumba.
Yeah, and you see the turnover there, but they recollect the ball. What you don't like to see is errant passes and then you losing ground as well. That is not something you want to do if you're trying to gain some ground and find a way to get upfield.
Kick coming here for the Penmen after 2 hard tackles on the ball. Finally, the last one called on Bentley. As we get a chip ball to the corner. That one easily retrieved in the backfield by Watkins. He'll kick that back to midfield. Hernandez controls. Now up to Broom. Broom looking what to do with it as he sends it to the backfield here. Kamba finds Skugestad. Skugestad with a ball in that one with some curve on it. Bouncing away, and the Falcons kick it out of trouble for a Penmen throw-in.
Yeah, good play there by Adam Watkins to get his head on it and knock that one away, just so the goalie Maldarella doesn't even have to see a ball come his way.
Skugestad coming with another throw-in here. Gets it into Shibu. He one-touch passes it to Skugestad, who gets a one-touch pass to the corner. Shibu thought the overlapping run was coming right there, but Bentley kicks that one out of trouble once again. 3rd consecutive throw-in coming now for the Penmen. Ball in, back to Skugestad. He'll inch towards the middle, sent back Pereira. Now with it, Masurena trying to make a run to the middle. Gonsalves shields off the defender. With it now on the far side. Gives it to Broom. A nice overlapping run here. Gonsalves with a run in the 18. That one with the left foot deflected by a Bentley defender and ultimately deflected by Maldarella out of play.
Yeah, Shibu had a chance on that, or excuse me, not Shibu. Gonsalves there had a chance on that run right there. Absolutely torching his man just by beating him with the legs.
Joao Broom will take this corner for the Penmen. Send this one into the box. Back post, that one deflected by Maldarella. Or was it? They're not going to say any touch on that ball. Thought he got a fingertip to it maybe. By Yannick Moore. Just could not put that one home. Headed it right down and over the post. He knew he missed that one. You saw him in the replay throw his hands up there. A good opportunity for the Penmen, but they cannot convert.
Yeah, everything but a goal is happening right now for this Penmen offense. They're getting these shots on that are tremendous opportunities, and they're just unfortunately not going the way you would expect.
Penmen counter quickly shut down by Marshall, but he turns it over at midfield. Quickly back to the Falcons. No team can keep true possession now. Penmen with it. Pereira finds Shibu, and he just misses that ball right there. That one out of play for a goal kick.
We have substitutions coming on now for the Falcons.
Gould will take a seat for Bentley. See who that substitution is when we can see a number, but Gould, the senior from Exeter, New Hampshire, will take a rest here with 23:30 left in this first half. So a goal kick coming here. Falcons will try and retrieve it at midfield. It's breaking through and a hard hit right there from Gonsalves. Both running into each other right there, so a kick coming now for the Penmen. Hernandez will set this one up right at midfield. He elects to go short and back to Moore in the backfield. Chips this one to the near side. Skugestad will keep this one in with the body. Up to Broom, one-touch pass. Can't find Peñacos right there. As the Falcons look to counter here quickly. Ball to Stewart on the near side. He has some room, one defender on. Beautiful cut move right there. A slide tackle from Skugestad sends him to the ground. A nice shield from Moore. That one out of play for a goal kick.
Yeah, and Stewart has some sharp moves here. You'll see it. You're not going to see it, unfortunately, because it was cut a little short, but you do see the slide tackle that does save an opportunity on goal there. And I'm just getting in that the substitute looks like number 21, Ryan Bartkuix.
Skugestad sends this ball to the middle, retrieves it back on the outside. One-touch passes here from the Penmen seem to be working as they send it to the backfield now. Moore with the ball up. Too much on that one. Marshall will easily retrieve it. Good step there from Moore. Slide tackle can't keep it alive from Gonsalves, and now Stewart looks to counter for Bentley. Ball back in the middle. Bentley with a run here. One defender coming on. Moore looking to get back, and we got bodies flying in the box here. And that's going to be a penalty kick here. A tough blow right there for the Penmen. Yannick Moore trying to get back and defend right there, but both falling to the ground. So we'll have a PK coming for the Falcons. Let's take a replay on this one. You see, might have been a push from Moore. Both went down. So a tough call, a tough break, but now the Falcons with an opportunity to get on the board.
And unfortunately, it's going to be in the form of Connor Moat, who has 5 goals on the season so far, and really their best goal scorer at the line right here.
So 21-14 on the clock. Big play coming here now. You see 2 Penmen substitutes awaiting to get into this one. But first, a kick from Connor Moat, and that one into the back of the net. Quinn went the other way. Moat beat him, and Bentley gets on the board here first. Tough break right there from the Penmen. You obviously don't want to see a goal come in the form of a PK, but that's what's going to happen here as Connor Moat puts it home for Bentley.
Yeah, and it looks like there was a Bentley Falcon that went to go grab that goal ball there, and the Penmen took a little bit of offense to that. The referee's having a word with him right now.
So you see on replay here, Moat putting that one right down the middle. Quinn leaning the other way. So unfortunate break right there for the Penmen. So Moat gets it done. 2 Penmen substitutes on now. It's going to be Pablo Perez and Spraychakovic.
Yeah, Spraychakovic is a freshman for this team so far, and he's been having decent numbers. They've really relied on him on a few games. Franklin Pierce, to name one.
Kind of a late whistle here. A Bentley kick going in right at midfield. So the Penmen trying to see if they can grab momentum here with 20:43 on the clock here in the first half. Bentley trying to close this half out strong. See if they can get another one here. The second goal, always the important one here. We'll see what team can get it done. Spraychakovic with a beautiful ball. Joao Broom now into the 18. He chips this one into the corner, and the Penmen just can't get there as that one trickles out of play for a goal kick.
Yeah, and I just don't like that decision there by Joao Broom. He had the breakaway, and then he kind of pulled up, thinking he may have had somebody in the middle, but obviously didn't. So instead of, at least getting a shot on goal and maybe an opportunity, he just kind of dumped it.
Moore with a quick first step, retrieves it now. Hernandez will send the ball up. As Broom, as he was trying to find Gonsalves on that one. Would have been a nice chip if Gonsalves was a little more ahead, but not the best of reads from Joao Broom. As now the Falcons look to counter here, looking for goal number 2. A nice flick pass right there and a hard kick from Moore. No whistle on that one. Broom will send it to the middle. Kiko Hernandez. Now to the near side, Skugestad. Spraychakovic trying to make a run to the corner. He's pulled up there. Has Perez with it now in the middle. Perez to Pereira. Back to Broom. Broom sends it to the far side. Mashurena now. Can't beat the Falcons defender there. Nice job by Aronson. Ball back in. Spraychakovic with a low shot on. Rebound opportunity. Gonsalves takes a fall. So Maldorella with a big first save as Skugestad is still trying to send this one into the corner. Luckily flicked away. Penmen still in. This attack not yet done, but that one deflected out for a corner. But you see right there a beautiful shot from Spraychakovic. And Maldorella just getting a hand to it. Gonsalves went for that rebound and just couldn't get it home. Might have gotten pushed there.
Yeah, to me it looked like he definitely got pushed just because the way physics work. You don't you don't go and kick with your right leg and fall backwards unless you got pressure pushing you back up top. But
low ball in here from Broom, deflected out by the Falcons. Kind of a low shot on, and Maldarella no problem with that one. Good opportunity right there. Mascherena thought he'd try Maldarella there. Just could not get the right angle on that one.
Yeah, so Maldarella's had a few opportunities to make some saves so far, and he's held his own so far.
He's played big here for Bentley, as Quinn will roll this one out quickly to start this Penmen attack. Ball sent to the middle. Yannick Moore finds Gonsalves up top. Gonsalves will back it out. Ball back at midfield. He'll swing this one over. Comba will find Skugestad, one defender on. Ball back Hernandez. Hernandez up to Broom. Broom gets tackled from behind. Nice play by the Falcons defense there. That being Adam Watkins.
Falcons are moving the ball upfield again.
Good pass from Stewart, and even better tackle right there from Mascherena. Hernandez with it now in midfield. Sends to the outside, Spraychakovic with the speed. Now ball into the 18. Maldarella coming out to shut down the angle. That one goes out of play. And we're going to have a Penmen corner. So a real good opportunity. A beautiful ball from Hernandez. Spraychakovic providing some speed off the bench, some fresh legs. As we saw with the shot right there, just being deflected out. Once again, another save from Maldarella.
Yeah, that's always a tough angle to score from, but he almost managed it right there.
Watkins can't get it on the first time, and that one kicked away. Luckily, Mascherena keeps that one in. Ball in the backfield. Skugestad into the middle now. Hernandez with a chip here. Yannick Moore now, bouncing ball into the 18. A beautiful shot into the back of the net. That one's going to count. No offsides flag. What a rocket into the top corner. Kept it simple, casual, said, hey, I'm open. I'll fire this one. Yannick Moore puts it home for the Penmen, and we have a tie ball game here in this first half.
Yeah, it's not often you see a back make a play like that all the way upfield on a break like that, and he just made it look easy. He just took one tap, just knocked it through. Absolute rocket.
It was a beautiful ball up right there. As you see Hernandez on this replay. Cool, calm, and collected, Yannick Moore. One bounce, rocket of a shot. Puts it home. A missile right there. And the Penmen get it done. The fiery captain right there. Yannick Moore puts it home.
And I think the best thing as a goal scorer is when you see that you take a shot like that and the goalie doesn't even take an attempt at it because he just knows there's nothing you can do about it.
And he just looks so casual on that goal. One bounce into the back of the net. Looked like a warm-up shot for Yannick Moore. But nonetheless, the Penmen tie this one up at one apiece.
Yeah, and that's exactly how you retaliate. You're down 4-0 in the last 4 games. You go down 1-0 right off the bat here, and you come back and you're fighting.
Spraychakovic gets tackled from behind. Skugestad with a low shot on. And another save from Maldarella.
Yeah, almost from the exact same spot, too.
Maldarella with a 5-save first half already. Seen a lot of action from these Penmen. The offense looks good here. It's the defense that's going to need to step it up for the Penmen here. Really no blemishes on that side. Obviously, a PK is a PK. You're going to do what you can do if you're Patrick Quinn between the posts. But a solid attack here from the Penmen. Beautiful first half, trying to respond and end this 4-game skid.
And I think if I remember correctly, Yannick Moore was the one that caused that PK in a sense. So that was him, getting back the goal that he may as well have let up on his own.
Spraychakovic with a cutback move here now. Defender on in the middle, send it outside Broom. Broom now. Mascherena. Ball to the back post. Bentley no problem with this one. Ball bouncing. Skugestad. Real nice hustle right there, but he takes a hard ball right there. Luckily back up and okay, but it was a good hustle to get to that one. Bentley was just looking to clear that one, but Skugestad tried to keep that one alive.
Yeah, that was just a pure race for the ball right there, and if Skugestad, got there first, he probably would have had a decent volley shot right there.
Spraychakovic will settle this one, making a run. Gonsalves, can he edge? And Maldarella kicks that one out of play.
Yeah, so now you're seeing a overpowering Penmen offense clicking here, just fighting through these Falcons defenders.
Perez will slow it down. Finds Broom. Skugastad now. He'll send this to the backfield. Chipped all the way over. Is this one going to stay in? Looks like it will as Moore retrieves it. Ball back to Quinn. Kamba, Perez. Back to Kamba. Penmen being patient. Perez now outside Skugastad. That one out of play. He's trying to go quick with the throw-in as he picks this one up. Back to Broom. Broom's going to try and get to the outside. Leaves it for Skugastad. Over Perez, and that one intercepted. Falcons will look to run. Shut down quickly by Perez.
And this is just excellent execution by the Penmen midfielders to contain the ball and find ways to get it upfield.
Real nice ball right there. Spraychakovic trying to send one through the middle. Just broken up. Stewart's going to try and run this one down. For the Falcons is a hard push right there. Stewart into the box. No call. Stewart, that one broken up by a slide tackle. And you see the emotion from Yannick Moore.
Yeah, we've seen Stewart a lot here. He's not the fastest player, but he's very, very physical with the backs. And, you know, defenders aren't used to that. They're not used to strikers draping all over them and attacking them for the ball.
You saw in that replay, Kamba taking a fall. Stewart right into the 6. That one tackled away. Off of the Falcons for a goal kick. Skugastad will slow it down. Back to Quinn. Quinn hasn't really seen much. Only one shot on goal for Bentley. Perez and Broom will work together. He finds Spraychakovic. Broom back to Skugastad. Over Hernandez. Broom doing a nice job. These one-touch passes, really controlling the midfield for the Penmen. As Perez will slow it down, back to Skugastad. Ball into the middle. Spraychakovic to Broom. Spraychakovic, good run. He's got one on the outside if he wants it. Leaves it for Pereira. Up to Hernandez. Ooh, a nice pass right there, just broken up. Gonsalves with a nice flick.
This is just a passing clinic right here.
Penmen doing a nice job of controlling possession, and that's really key. Tie ball game here. Want to be the ones with the ball the most here. And the Penmen working it well. As that pass just broken up by the Falcons. Another good run right there. Aronson will keep it in on the far side. Falcons look to counter. This one barely gets to the back. Stewart with a push with no prevail. Hernandez ball back into the middle. Skugastad on the outside. Now to Broom in the middle. Tackle there by Bentley. Broom keeps it alive. Back to Spraychakovic. Ball over the top here. Middle back for Bentley, no problem. They look to counter. Moat with a run, now offsides. And that ball will trickle out of play for a Falcons throw-in.
And a few balls just not rolling correctly there for the Penmen, but just watch how methodical they are right now. Almost pulling Bentley apart, pass by pass.
Barassa will take a seat. Alec Foster will check in for the Falcons. Hernandez plays in the back, one touch here. Combo tries to send that one up, and Gonsalves seems shaken up after that one. He took a hard blow just a few minutes ago, and once again getting hit there, seems to be limping up a little bit. So we'll see if he stays in this one. As that one almost turned over right there to the Falcons. Luckily, that one rolling out.
Yeah, and Lencioni almost just had a run with that one when he just got the steal right there. Just couldn't pull it away.
So a throw-in coming for Skugastad.
In for Bentley, number 6, Kyle Archambault.
So Archambault checks in for the Falcons. So another substitution here. Falcons trying to keep some fresh legs on the field to finish out this first half. Just 9:20 left.
Looks like it's in the form of Tadona.
Bentley will kick this one out of the back, and Salvas picks it up. Now to Joao Brum, leaves it for himself on the near side. Beauty of a move right there. Ball back into the middle. Gonsalves trying to leave it off for Perez, but that one turned over by the hustle of Moat. Penmen quickly get it back now to Joao Brum once again. Brum will work with Spraychakovic. He'll try and slow this down. He's going to have to pound this one to the backfield as Moore will slowly track this one down.
Now you're seeing the Penmen start to lose their methodical passing. If they can get it back together, then maybe they'll start moving upfield. But until then, they're a little discombobulated right now.
Perez up quickly. Spraychakovic. Pereira leaves that one off. Now back in the middle to Perez. Outside Moore. Moore in. Spraychakovic trying to find Gonsalves. Maldarella comes out and controls that one.
Good communication by the Falcons there to know that their keeper's coming out for that one instead of trying to clear the ball.
Falcons with a good counter here on the near sideline. Hernandez trying to catch up. Acker with a run. That one deflected. Stewart trying to pick it up. Moat had Stewart right next to him. Looking like he was going to leave that pass off. As Moat, really good hustle. Can't control it. Now Perez on the near side. One defender on. He'll leave it to the back. Skukestad. Now into the middle, Hernandez. Hernandez one on his back. Skukestad to the middle. Combo to the outside.
While they're passing it around back there, you mentioned Moat, and he's really the superstar of the Bentley team. And if he had an archetype that I could identify, it'd have to be like a hustler, basically. Just a pure effort player that gets goals through that form of play.
He's got real good speed up front. And it's proven here early on. Joao Brum with a nice flick. Skukestad, he'll chip one on now. Gonsalves with a flick to the middle. That one kicked away by Bentley. Perez will control it with the chest. Need that one up to himself. Brum to the backfield. All the way back to Quinn. Penmen will reset.
And you see Julian Stewart a few times now. He's just pestering the back lines of the Penmen, almost getting the ball and getting breakaways here.
Combo with a chip. Spraychakovic with the header. Can't find Brum. Nice by Brum. Evading two defenders there. Takes a hard fall. He's going to have to stretch himself out here on the near side. As we'll take a short break here. Referees will check on him. Seems a bit shaken up.
Yeah, if I had to guess, he just pulled his glute or something like that. He instantly reached back towards it and went to stretch it. So I think he'll be fine, though.
So we'll have a free kick coming here for the Penmen. Goes short to Hernandez. Ball in the middle. Brum will send to the outside. Skukestad keeps it in barely. Ball back to Brum. Brum with good speed. One defender on. Kicks it off him. And a corner kick coming for the Penmen.
So we're looking at 6 minutes left in this first half here. And smart decision by Brum to force that corner right there. They're going to get subs on, fresh legs, and then maybe they'll knock another one through, get away with a lead right before half.
Pereira will take a seat along with Gonsalves.
In for Bentley, number 6, Kyle Archambault, and in for the Penmen, number 13, Santi Cardona, number 24, Stas Carrera.
Santi Cardona checks into the contest as that kick well long on that one.
Yeah, just unfortunate kick by Brum there. Just a little bit too much leg power on it. And, when you're a uber talented athlete like that, it's more about controlling yourself than it is just being powerful.
That ball bounced around. Falcons come away with it. So Stas Carreri also checks in for the Penmen. So for your substitute, Cardona and Carreri. That ball bounces to the foot of Perez. They'll leave this one to Broom. Broom into the middle. Spraychakovic. Back to Broom. Broom with 2 defenders on. Hernandez keeps it in. Perez thinks about the chip. Sends it to Skugestad in the corner. Skugestad one on. Back to Perez. Perez making a break for the 18. Back outside. Skugestad low ball in. That one easily picked up by Watkins in the middle. Bentley will clear.
And it's up to whoever wants it right here. You got 4 minutes. It's plenty of time to score a goal for either side. But it looks like the Penmen are going to methodically chew this one.
That's right. Chakovic trying to make a run there. Bentley will look to counter with Stewart. Stewart with a push right there. That one obvious. And a kick coming at midfield for the Penmen.
And I'm surprised they're not calling much on him. That's the second or third time that he's been draped all over Lanik Komba. And Komba's fallen a few times. I don't know if it's the result of him trying to, draw a whistle or if he's actually just getting knocked over.
Ferrari back to Broom. He'll chip one to the far side. Will that one stay in? It does. Mascherena ball in. That one bouncing. That one just missing. That one stays in the 18. Perez will pick it up. Perez goes goal line. Strong tackle right there. And Carreri called for the push in the back. We're going to take a replay on that one.
So close to being an own goal, I'd say.
Stas Carreri with good pressure up top. Mascherena sent the ball in. That one bouncing. And like you say, almost an own goal on the Falcons right there. Luckily, Perez kept it in, but the Penmen just could not get a second shot off.
Yeah, I don't like this right here for the Falcons. You have 3 forwards on you right now, and they can't find anybody to pass to.
Perez picks it up at midfield. Now Broom. Spraychakovic. Broom with some room. A low bouncing shot on. That one luckily deflecting out of play. Almost went right into that top corner. As we'll see on a replay right here, Spraychakovic back to Broom. Takes one touch. And a bouncing shot that luckily just went the Falcons' way out of play.
Yeah, definitely a design kick right there. Kind of a knuckleball. Broom didn't intend to get it on goal. He knew it would get on goal when it bounced in.
Corner coming here. Pushing in the middle. Falcons on the ground there, but luckily they clear.
Yeah, and that was Maldarella coming up and knocking over 2 of his own teammates to get to that ball.
Ball back to the corner. Broom will send one on. That one just went out of play. I thought I saw a kick there, but that one was already out. Now a goal kick coming for the Falcons. So we'll see a quick substitution here as Stewart will take a seat. And Stewart's had a fine first half.
Yeah, he fights for every ball right in that forward position, and he almost forced a few opportunities on his own here already.
So Nick Holliday will check in. A flick from Broom. As Carreri going to get called for another push.
Yeah, it's getting very physical, and that's the result of the Falcons, coming out, and they were pretty physical on defense. Now the Penmen obviously a little frustrated, kind of retaliating in the same way.
This ball sent through. Quinn's just going to have to kick this one short as Moat applied some good pressure. We're under a minute to go here in this first half. Both squads knotted at 1.
Yeah, and this is going to be Jake Acker, who looks like he's going to absolutely fling this thing.
Sends this one into the 18, and that one flicks off the bottom of the post and out of play. So a nice set play right there from the Falcons, just can't get it to go. Quinn's going to take his time on this goal kick as time ticks down.
Yeah, that's Moat's second shot off his head, and he's terrific with the header. He puts a lot on it, and he places it really well.
Hernandez short to Skugestad. Penmen looking for one more attack here in the first half. They'll slow it down. Under 10 seconds to go. Perez can't keep it in. He'll leave this ball out. Bentley will not go for the throw-in, and that will be your first half, an electric one here at Penmen Stadium. The Falcons struck first off of a PK off of the foot of Connor Moat. but quickly respond. Ionic Moore gets it done with a rocket of a shot into the top shelf. And that was your first half, a 1-1 score here at Penmen Stadium. We'll be back when second half action starts up.
Running store and take a look at the sprawling shoe wall. You may have trouble finding the right shoe for you. This is where we come in. At Runner's Alley, our right fit process makes selecting a shoe easy, painless, and fun. We start with a visual gait analysis, and then we learn all about you. We'll educate you about your foot structure, what we see when we watch you walk and run, and choose a shoe as a starting point to get you moving. At Runner's Alley, we're here for you every step of the way.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
Here are a few tips that can help. Talk to your friends honestly and openly about sexual assault.
Don't be a bystander. If you see something, intervene in any way you can.
Be direct. Ask someone who looks like they may need help if they're okay.
It's on us.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
We are NCAA Division II student athletes, faculty members, and athletics administrators made up of 24 conferences and 300 institutions.
Over 110,000 Division II student athletes.
Together we stand and take the pledge to be more than a bystander, to get a friend home safe.
It's our responsibility to step in, stand up, to do something, to say anything, to hold our friends accountable, to stop sexual assault in any way we can.
It's on me, it's on you, it's on us.
So let's be a part of the solution, not a part of the problem.
It's on us.
Under the lights or under the sun. No one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub. With exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours. The home of Division II college sports. NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
We are NCAA Division II student athletes, faculty members, and athletics administrators made up of 24 conferences and 300 institutions.
Over 110,000 Division II student athletes.
Together we stand and take the pledge to be more than a bystander, to get a friend home safe.
It's our responsibility to step in, stand up, to do something, to say anything, to hold our friends accountable, to stop sexual assault in any way we can.
It's on me, it's on you, it's on us.
So let's be a part of the solution, not a part of the problem.
Anyone can be the victim. Everyone can be the solution. It's on us to stand up and not stand by.
Because when you're a victim of sexual assault, no one should stand alone.
Here are a few tips that can help. Talk to your friends honestly and openly about sexual assault.
Don't be a bystander. If you see something, intervene in any way you can.
Be direct. Ask someone who looks like they may need help if they're okay.
Take the pledge at itsonus.org and be a part of the solution.
We took the pledge and decided to stand up against sexual assault. Now it's your turn to do the same.
We are challenging every Division II campus to take the pledge, to make a statement, and to make sexual assault unacceptable because
It's on us.
Welcome to the Tap House.
The center of Division II sports is inside the NCAA.com hub, with live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
Anyone can be the victim. Everyone can be the solution. It's on us to stand up and not stand by.
Because when you're a victim of sexual assault, no one should stand alone.
It's on us.
Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield has worked to keep the people of New Hampshire healthy for 75 years. Healthcare has changed dramatically over the years, but one thing is not, and that is our commitment to you and your family. We're a company made up of your friends and neighbors. We work each day to continue our tradition of providing healthcare to the 300,000 members we serve. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield focuses on wellness and healthy living. We work with and support numerous organizations in New Hampshire to build healthy communities. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield, creating a healthier future for New Hampshire.
To court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun. The center of Division II sports is inside the NCAA.com hub, with live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
Take the pledge at itsonus.org and be a part of the solution.
we are challenging every Division II campus to take the pledge, to make a statement, and to make sexual assault unacceptable because
It's on us!
When you walk into a running store and take a look at the sprawling shoe wall, you may have trouble finding the right shoe for you. This is where we come in. At Runner's Alley, our right fit process makes selecting a shoe easy, painless, and fun. We start with a visual gait analysis, and then we learn all about you. We'll educate you about your foot structure, what we see when we watch you walk and run, and choose a shoe as a starting point to get you moving. At Runner's Alley, we're here for you every step of the way.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
Here are a few tips that can help. Talk to your friends honestly and openly about sexual assault.
Don't be a bystander. If you see something, intervene in any way you can.
Be direct. Ask someone who looks like they may need help if they're okay.
It's on us.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
We are NCAA Division II student athletes, faculty members, and athletics administrators made up of 24 conferences and 300 institutions.
Over 110,000 Division II student athletes.
Together we stand and take the pledge to be more than a bystander, to get a friend home safe.
It's our responsibility to step in, stand up, to do something, to say anything, to hold our friends accountable, to stop sexual assault in any way we can.
It's on me, it's on you, it's on us.
So let's be a part of the solution, not a part of the problem.
It's on us.
Under the lights or under the sun. No one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub. With exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours. The home of Division II college sports. Division II sports is inside the NCAA.com hub. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Penmen Stadium. Second half action almost underway here, and a tight one here. Southern New Hampshire luckily getting a goal there to knot this one up against Bentley. We have a score of 1-1. Kyle, what were your thoughts on that first half?
Yeah, this is your typical good interconference battle here. Both teams split right now on 1-1. Some two big stats to watch, and what may cause Southern New Hampshire to possibly win this one is that they have more shots right now with 10 total compared to Bentley's 4, and then the possession totals are wicked skewed with Southern New Hampshire just under 70%. And in regards to like play itself, it's very physical so far. Both teams are getting bodies on each other, having words with refs. It's the conference game you expected coming into it.
I think you can definitely say the physicality intensified as that first half went on. The Bentley Falcons found the back of the net off of the foot of Connor Moat on a PK. It was a controversial play. Both bodies went down, but ultimately the Falcons got that kick and put it home. But the Penmen did not stop. They came right back, and Yannick Moore fired one home into that top corner. And we have a tie game here. Second half action almost ready to go. Just waiting for the Falcons to get back on the field as they're coming out right now. Long halftime speech, it seems. They'll put their things down and they'll be ready to go here at Penmen Stadium.
Yeah, as you mentioned with that goal from Yannick Moore, you love to see that, as he was the guy that, caused the penalty in a sense. It was controversial. It was two guys going for the ball. But he immediately comes down the field and gets a goal before halftime for his team, so making up for it in the biggest way possible.
And we'll see how Bentley comes out, obviously giving that momentum right back to the Penmen. It's anyone's game here. We'll see who controls this second half play, and possession-wise, the Penmen really controlled it, 69-31 split there. You saw the passing clinic as you kept talking on at the end of that first half. The Penmen really played within their strengths. I don't think they forced anything. They played at their pace, and I think that's why this game is tied right now. And we'll see who can take over, and we'll see if that Penmen control keeps on going here in the second half as the Falcons huddle up. They're ready to go here. A big NE10 matchup. Penmen searching for their first victory in conference play, and the Falcons looking for their third.
Yeah, and through 7 games so far, while we wait for them to blow the whistle, the Penmen have yet to kind of find their identity. Last year it was Strachewski, the man, 12 goals last year, and they found their offense through him. Right now they don't have anybody. They need somebody to step up, or they need to find a way to play some team ball.
See what they can do here. Penmen start off with possession. Patrick Quinn will swing this one over. Looking to do with it here. Comba. Was that one sent out of play for a Falcons throw-in? Falcons will try and play this one in. Hernandez barely gets ahead to that one. Bouncing ball up top. Spraychakovic can't get to it. Skugestad will play it to the outside. Gets around one defender. Back in the middle, Hernandez now. Penmen taking their time here, trying to get an edge on the outside. We had a push right there. Penmen keep possession. Broom into the middle. Spraychakovic with it now. Trying to get around the edge. He's got one to the outside here, that being Maturena. Ball back in the middle, Pereira. Back to Spraychakovic. Losing the ball right there. Aronson gets it in the middle. This one chipped up, so kick it up. Chested by Stewart right there. Can't find Moat. Turned back over to the Penmen.
Yeah, you saw Spraychakovic just make a little bit of an error mistake there to lose the ball on what could have been a shot opportunity within the square. Trying to get a little too fancy with it, I think. I think if he just, realizes that the team is all about passing here, just get the ball off and find something.
Hard fall up top from Broom. There's going to be no call there. The Falcons will watch this one go out for their first goal kick of the second half.
Yeah, and I agree with no call there. I think Broom just kind of tripped over his own will. When you're running upfield like that, sometimes you tangle legs with defenders, and I still think they were both going for the ball hard.
Maldarella with the kick, and what a spectacular first half it was from him, totaling 6 saves. Ball sent to the corner here. Penmen trying to move in. A ball in with the left, sent to the back corner. Who will win the foot race, or will this one even stay in? It does not. Pereira can't save it. Ball out of play for a Bentley throw-in.
He didn't save it, but what he managed to do is instead of making that a goal kick, he put it in the corner. So now it puts the Falcons in a tough position to get it out here.
Penmen can apply some pressure. That ball over the head of Hernandez. Mascherena sends it to the middle. Now back to Moore. Moore on the near sideline finds Pereira. Pereira ball in. Spraychakovic will back things out. Spraychakovic one on. Short ball here, Broom. Back on the outside. Finding Pereira now, tries to go goal line. Falcons try and keep it in. Pereira. Tough play right there. Official's going to try and break this one up. As a goal kick coming now for Maldorella.
Yeah, and you can just see the physicality here on that one. Both players just fighting for the ball. Defender boxing out.
Saw Pereira trying to force that corner kick right there. Just could not get it to go. Mascherena loses it in the middle. Bentley will clear this one. Kick to the middle, headed away by Moore. Broom will watch this one get sent back into the air. Mascherena goes for it. Bentley keeps with it. Stewart controls it up top. Stewart with good speed. Going to leave this ball off, but a good tackle for Moore breaks up that play quickly.
And that was looking really bad there for the Penmen if Moore didn't make that play, as they weren't back on defense, and Bentley was making a strong counterattack there.
Aronson with a throw-in. Stewart can't get a good flick on it. Mascherena back to the middle. Sent to the outside, Skugestad. That ball from Komba. Trying to find Spraychakovic, who just loses it on that second opportunity. Falcons run into each other in the middle. Luckily keep possession, but turned over to Joao Broom and the Penmen. Broom will send it to the outside. Cut move back in. Shibu will leave it to the corner. Skugestad. Low ball in, headed away by Watkins. Bouncing ball. Perez fires one well over and out of play.
Yeah, and he just got under that one a little bit too much. Didn't get his chest over the ball enough to get it on a line drive. More of a punt over the net.
So a goal kick coming here from Maldorella. A long 5 minutes have gone by here in this second half. Back and forth we go here at Penmen Stadium. Good ball from Shibu to the outside. Pereira trying to edge one defender. A hard slide tackle right there. Will go out of play. Nice job from Aronson. Spraychakovic keeps it in. Good flick pass there. Pereira with the left foot. Well, we're going to have a late whistle. I believe offsides will be the call.
Yeah, rather unfortunate there, because that was about to be a highlight play if that one found its way in the net. Spraychakovic with some spectacular ball skills there.
Maldorella will kick this one to midfield. Hernandez will go for it with Moat. Stewart can't get the secondary ball. That one kicked away by Moore. Pereira trying to edge this one out. Bodies flying. Pushing and shoving here in this second half has been the story already. Physicality up another notch. So we'll have a throw-in from Aronson to resume play. No flick from Moat. Hernandez slows it down. Broom with it now, one defender to beat. Can't edge him. Pereira back in the middle now. Perez. Perez over. Combo with it now. Ball back to Kiko. Sent over the top, flicked by Shibu. Ball bouncing and turned over. Pereira couldn't control. Broom will apply pressure. Maldorella now will just chip this one up top. Controlled by the chest of Pereira. Mascherena back to Hernandez. Hernandez 2 on, leaves it for Broom. Broom with the flick, that one turned over to the Falcons and Aronson.
And those are just the fancy plays right there where you just got to smarten up and just find somebody instead of trying to force a flashy pass there.
Combo controls in the middle. Outside Skugestad. And Skugestad's come off the bench and played well here as we saw Legume go down early. He is yet to return. Don't think we'll see him for the rest of this one.
Yeah, and Skugestad is usually a regular starter. I don't know if I know they put in Comba today, who I haven't seen as a regular starter, so I don't know if they're trying out some new things. Obviously, when you're down 4 games in a row, you probably want to figure something out. But Skugestad's he's a steady player for this team.
And it's shown here in this contest, a late substitute, but nonetheless has made a strong impact here for the Penmen, as they'll have a kick going in.
Looks like they're going to give it to Kiko Hernandez, who has the 1 assist of this game.
They'll send this over now to Moore back in the middle of Comba. And as you say, obviously, Skugestad coming on as a substitute. This team's still trying to find their identity. I'm sure no starter is safe here as the Penmen try and find that combination that had them going far last year. A way different team this year. And we'll see how their season plays out. A big contest here against Bentley. Could do wonders for this squad as Shibu ball back in the middle. Spraychakovic with a shot that goes wide from the 6. Perez will play this one on the outside, keeps it alive. Corner of the box, Skugestad. Spraychakovic with some room, shot with the left. That one deflected out of play for a corner.
Yeah, and while we get that little break, just to go back on what you said, when your team isn't finding any groove, any sort of success, every player is under the watchful eye of the coach and the decision of what he wants to do with the team to make them successful.
Ball played back in, chipped by Spraychakovic, and that one out of play. Looks like he's looking for a call right there. But another corner kick coming for the Penmen.
I think for the Penmen here, dropping those last 4, it is drastic, but I don't think they need to make drastic changes. I think they just got to stick to some sort of program.
Corner coming in here, Moore with the header, bouncing around in the 6. That one over. A bicycle kick attempt right there from Comba just goes over. Left me speechless on that one. You don't see that one often. As on the rebound from the Moore header, the ball bouncing around in the 6. That one kicked up and over. So a good attempt right there from Comba.
And for not a regular starter, that would have been a splash play right there, coming up on the corner and just taking a bicycle, absolutely rifling it through. Just went over, though.
Mascherena trying to find Pereira. Falcons will kick this one ahead quickly. Combo will send this one over. Combo, as you say, not a regular starter, but only a freshman. 5'11". Played well here early on.
Yeah, he has played well. In that first half, he had 2 plays that almost got by him there where he fell down due to the presence of Julian Stewart hanging all over him. But other than those 2 instances, he's been stout.
That one shielded out of play. We'll have a tie at the shoe right here, and then a goal kick will be coming. Back helping his keep out right there.
Yeah, I guess if you're Hunter Marshall, that's what you sign up for. Anything you got to do to help your team out.
And Maldarello will reward him for that nifty shoe tie right there. Kicked it to him short. Ball out of play and going to the Penmen. Broom with it now in the corner. Sends a nice ball. Spraychakovic into the 18. Sent back up top. We have bodies flying. And a no call right there as Perez took a hard fall. Hernandez with a rebound. Shot up and over. And we're going to have a yellow card here.
I can't believe they're not going to call the box play right there, but they're going to call the play over here on the field. It looks like a player is shaking up, though.
As we see that fall right there from Perez. Joao Broom gets a tackle late. It looks like Pereira going to be called for the yellow card. Start up play here shortly. Officials just jotting this one down. Bentley with 33:41 on the clock in the second half. They're going to have a free kick going out.
Obviously, Hunter Marshall getting a little word with the ref on why there wasn't a card there.
Play will resume now. Marshall with a kick out of the backfield. Nice kick up. A good flick from the Falcons. This one sent to the corner. Comba does a nice job of controlling Stewart right there. Pereira can't keep that one in, that one out for a throw-in. Falcons going in.
Yeah, the thing I like about Combo right now is he's just surprisingly fast. He looks like he's not even running full speed. He's keeping up with these fast guys like Julian Stewart.
Ball controlled in the middle. Shibu.
I gotta say though, what happened to
Almost intercepted right there by Perez. Hernandez keeps it alive. Ball at midfield, and we see Hernandez now down. He's not getting up just yet. Seems a bit shaken up.
I didn't necessarily see it. I don't know if he took a kick to somewhere or what happened there.
Hard blow right there. Does not look like the Penmen staff will be coming out just yet. Hernandez will take his time. Back up and okay. So he had it right at midfield. Might have just been a late hit, but the Penmen will restart things now in their own backfield. Perez trying to control it in midfield. Stewart trying to send a ball to the corner. Good run right there. Just broken up.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They tried to form a triangle, get some 1-2s and move it upfield. Somebody just didn't make a run there for the Falcons.
Spraychakovic with it now at midfield. Finds Broom with a one-touch pass. Passing. Doing well right now for the Falcons. Had some good combinations here in the midfield. Chested up top, ball rolling in the corner. Skugestad will clear that one out of danger.
Yeah, and he almost just took out the old Gatorade table with that rifle of a clear.
Stewart will receive it in midfield. Tackle from Broom. Broom wanted a call on that one. Aronson out of the backfield. He'll send this ball to the corner. Falcons, ball being tipped, and a header opportunity right there. And we're going to have a Penmen kick going out.
Yeah, I'm very fortunate by the Penmen there. I don't know if offsides was called, but there was a very, very clear scoring chance on that low cross right there.
Archambault with a good run on that one. But now kicking it away will be Patrick Quinn. Quinn not seeing much action. Obviously that PK he let by got beat right down the middle. But other than that, Bentley with just a few chances, not many shots on goal, just one. Spraychakovic back to Hernandez. Penmen will switch it up. Skugestad on the outside, back to Kamba. We'll chip this one over. No Penmen up top, and this one will roll easily into the hands of Nick Maldarella.
So we're looking at just under 31 minutes here in the second half, and no teams finding any breakaway yet. Obviously, the Penmen are killing it in possession totals, and you have to think that they're going to get a scoring opportunity soon from that.
Good tackle from behind by Hernandez. Takes a slight push, and we'll have a free kick. Over to Skugestad. Now Moore. Moore on the near side. Mascherena is going to send Spraychakovic with some speed. Spraychakovic into the box. One defender on. That being Aronson. That ball to the middle broken up. Trying to find Perez up top. As Pereira will kick this back to the middle.
And the Penmen have to find a way to get through the cracks of this Falcon defense right here. They're moving the ball pretty well, but they got to find an opportunity soon.
Joao Broom with a nice ball in. Shibu with a shot on it into the back of the net. The Penmen take the lead. Beautiful setup from Broom. Shibu puts it home, and the Penmen on top 2-1.
And that's unbelievable. As soon as I mentioned it, of course, they go upfield and score. But that's great right there for the Penmen to get up with a lead on this one. They really didn't want to find a tie in this game, so they really got to hold on to this lead and get away with a win to get off this losing streak.
Joao Broom, the center man, the target man in that midfield with a beautiful ball through. As we'll see on this replay, and Shibu with the left puts it home, and the Penmen on top for the first time here today.
Yeah, just one of those situations there for Shibu where you got to kick it anywhere but the goalkeeper. And that's all you had to do. Knocked it home.
Wow, Broom with a wonderful assist right there. Now the Penmen need to keep going with this lead here. Keep attacking, as you cannot sit on just a 2-1 lead. We'll see what the Penmen can do. We'll see if they can steal this momentum for the rest of this second half. Under 30 minutes to go now here at Penmen Stadium. Just the first of our 2 games we'll be bringing coverage of tonight. As Bentley with a hard push right there at midfield. And we'll have a kick going in.
Yeah, and you see some sportsmanship down there in between Connor Moat and Joao Broom, both wearing the number 10 there, and you love to see that in a physical game. Both of them, just giving each other a handshake, understanding it's just part of the game. It's the competitive nature of it.
So Skugasow will line up for this one. He'll just go right back to Hernandez, who sent it over to Yannick Moore. A little bit of a miscue right there between Spraychakovic and Masurena. Spraychakovic thought he was sending him to the corner. Obviously no run right there. Spraychakovic threw the hands up. See if that can be corrected. Ball in the middle now to Julian Stewart. He'll send a ball to the corner. Falcons look to counter now. Low ball on. Skugestad clears this one out of trouble. Right back up top. Falcons will keep it. Trying to find Stewart. Skugestad with a nice shield right there as he takes a hard fall out of play for a Falcons corner.
Unfortunately, a corner there, but that's 2 plays in a row by Skugestad, just putting his body on the line and doing everything he can, just inching every part of his body to find balls and get him out of that dangerous zone.
Obviously, the camera not on this right now, but Maldarella getting his shoot tied once again. So if you're keeping track at home, that's number 2 on the afternoon.
Unfortunately, this time it was not by Hunter Marshall, though.
That's the only action we get out of that corner as it's cleared away by the Penmen. Bentley will rebound and try and counter here in the backfield.
Hopefully the shoe is tied on this.
Spraychakovic with a good pressure up top. Maldarella will kick this one to the sideline, kept in by the Falcons. Nice ball up top. Julian Stewart gets the late flag right there. It was a good draw from Kamba.
Yeah, way off sides as the Penmen backs were really, really good about communicating with each other there and just letting him run.
Penmen will kick this around the backfield. Combo with it now, leaves it in the middle. Cardona, the new substitute on, sent that one. So he receives it back right at midfield. Turned over quickly to Bentley. Aronson almost broken up right there. Ball sent to the corner. Moore tips that one out of play.
And Moore, smart play to get up there. He didn't get the play he wanted. He wanted the Penmen to get the ball there, but what he's not thinking about is that he had 2 Falcons that were going to break through right there, and they were definitely going to make a run for a shot if he didn't knock that out.
Archambault turns it over now. Ball to Perez. Ball in the backfield here. Quinn will slow it down. Back out to Kamba. He'll take his time, chip one over. Ball to the corner, trying to find Shibu, as that one will trickle into the hands of Baldarella.
And Kamba has a lot of confidence in his leg. He's had a few of these that he's just sent all the way upfield, and they've looked pretty good. It's just hard to get runs like that to work.
Spraychakovic pressure pays off as that one picked up. Cardona's going to get it back. That one on, that one bouncing, and that one right outside the 6. So a nice reaction save from Baldarella. Hernandez tries the one-timer there. That one well off target and out for a goal kick.
Yeah, and that would have been the goal to seal this game and tie the knot. Unfortunately, can't get it to go through, though.
Substitutions coming on here. Gonsalves will check back in. Shibu will take a seat along with Perez. Baldarello with a kick upfield. As for the Penmen, coming back on is Piñancos. So Piñancos checks back in along with Gonsalves. We'll see what they can do up front. Penmen being patient. Mascherena leaves it off. Ordana sends it to the back, swung around over. Combo with a man on the outside, that's Skugestad.
Yeah, excellent play by the Penmen here, just poking and prodding, waiting for their opportunity.
Hernandez in the middle. Bentley's going to elect to apply some more pressure here. His body falls in the middle, that being Skugestad. He's a little shaken up after that one. And we'll have a kick coming right at midfield.
And look at how bunched up the Falcons are right now.
Penmen with a lot of options just to keep this ball moving, keep the ball rolling, and see if they can find a blemish in this Falcons defense. Looking for that hole. They send the ball up top. Gonsalves leaves it off. We have a push in the box right there. No call. Brum will send it to the outside. Mascherena. Ball back up top. Spraychakovic making a run now with the left foot. That one deflected. Saved on the goal line there. And we're going to have a late tackle from Aronson. And we're going to have a kick going in just outside the 18. So a big opportunity coming now for the Penmen.
And Hunter Marshall visibly upset on that call. Instantly yelled at the official. I could hear it up here in the press box.
So Spraychakovic will line up for this one. Drawing that play was Mascherena. It's got him to his right. Two-man wall coming for the Falcons.
Excellent scoring opportunity here.
Spraychakovic with one on, back post. And that one out of play for a corner kick.
So just over 22 minutes now in this last half, and the Penmen are making it known that they're not going to lose 5 straight right now.
Spraychakovic will take this one. High ball in, and that one easily caught right there by Maldarella.
And this is where, if you're the Bentley Falcons, you got to come upfield and counterattack. Never mind, though, because they're going to have a kick redone.
And we saw that flag go up quickly right off the corner. So Maldarella will get a goal kick out of this one. Ball in the middle, headed and flicked by Moat. Turned right back over to the Penmen. Hernandez with it now in the middle. Gonsalves back to midfield. Spraychakovic with one on. And they send Gonsalves here. Do I see a flag? I don't, but he can't keep that one in. Good sliding attempt, but out of play.
Yeah, just unfortunate there by Gonsalves. Just couldn't get to it.
Substitutes coming on here for Bentley. A new man in the midfield here. Coming back on is Barasa.
And now you're visibly seeing the Falcons throwing their arms up in protest at the referee's calls here. They're not liking this.
You see a bit of confusion in the midfield right now, as they'll have a kick all the way back. I think they wanted play to go on.
Yeah, and if you're the Falcons here, you got to be careful with your words because you don't want to get yourself thrown off.
A good flick here from Bentley. That one luckily kicked away from danger. Skugestad's going to try and get it away completely, as a tackle on the far side is going to result in a throw-in coming for the Penmen. So nice job by Skugestad shielding that one away. This one's going to bounce up top. Gonsalves can't get ahead to it. Coming out of the backfield is Joao Brum with a head of steam. A nice flick to himself. He gets caught up there. Can't get back up. And we're going to have a kick going in.
And a yellow. They're going to give a yellow to a defender, whoever got Broom there.
So we'll see here, Broom tripped up, trying to get back up, and that's when the initial call was made. So we see a yellow card here for the Falcons. Sprchakovic will line up for this one. Kick right at midfield. Sprchakovic sends one into the 6. That one caught. Nice jump right there from Alderella.
Now it's up to the Penmen to get back on defense here. Don't want to get caught off guard.
Alderella will roll this one out and kick it right up. Moore can't get a foot to it. Stewart with a nice ball, but a huge stop right there from Maturena. Quinn ball to the middle, that one kicked away, and Stewart had a wide open net. Just could not get it on target. A quick kick right there. Kind of rushed that one as Quinn with a dangerous pass back out. We're going to see on the replay. He stopped it initially. Kicked this one with the left. It was good of pressure from the Falcons, but turned over, and Stewart elected to go with the one-time shot. Could have easily taken a touch and put that one on and home. But the Penmen catch a break.
Yeah, that's one of those plays where you have to let the panic of the game not get to you, and you just have to control yourself and just take a nice, easy toss into the net.
So big opportunity blown right there from the Falcons as Quinn gets away with one, but it was the pressure up top that really caused him to turn that one over. But the Falcons can't put it home, so we're going to have substitutes coming on for Bentley. Jack Aronson will take a seat.
Looks like he's going to be replaced by another Jack in the name of Jack Murray.
Number 13. As Stewart now with it on the goal line, sends it under the 6, and Quinn no problem with that one. Not enough on that shot from Archambault. Hernandez will slow it down back to Broom. Sprchakovic trying to get a ball into the middle. Falcons cause the turnover. We're right back to the Penmen at the foot of Comba.
It's going to be Skirstad pulling it upfield now. They're going to find the midfield to Kiko, and they're going to move the ball up.
Now on to the near side. Maturena trying to find Broom as that one shielded off. Falcons will look to reset with it on the goal line. Is that one going to go out of play? Almost does there. Luckily, Bentley keeps it alive. Nice pass out of the back. Jack Murray tries to find Stewart, but Moore with a nice kick away. Gonsalves flick to the middle. Cardano will come and take that one. Sprchakovic finds a wide open. Gonsalves coming on. Shot with the right foot. Just misses the back post. What an opportunity right there. A beautiful setup. As we're going to see on the replay, Gonsalves with a bit of a push in the back, but just missing the target in that back corner. Can't put it home.
Yeah, and I think he meant to put a little bit more of a curve towards the left side, towards the near the goal post side, to try to edge that one in. Unfortunately, it just went straight.
O'Donnell will chest that one down. Now Gonsalves going to look for another chance. Will he edge it out with the foot? He does. One-on-one with the keep. And that one saved by Maldarella. Another reactionary save for Nick Maldarella. What an afternoon for him. Luckily getting that one out of play. So we're going to see on the replay right here, Gonsalves thought he put that one home, but another reaction save from Maldarella.
And if you're Maldarella here, you can't be very happy with the way your backs are playing right now. They've let up 2 shots and 2, breakaways right here that have almost caused goals.
So Joao Broom will set up for the corner kick here. We'll see what the Penmen can do on the set piece. Broom will send it to the back corner. That one headed, and the Falcons will get it just outside the 18, looking to counter. Nice job by Hernandez to keep that one in. And turned over at midfield. Nice job by Moat. That one out of play off Skugestad. Falcons with a throw in at midfield. So the Falcons backs against the wall a little bit here. Time starting to tick down here, under 20 minutes to go. We'll see what they can do, or will the Penmen keep this lead? Stewart with a nice pass, a better tackle right there from Kamba.
And the Penmen just have to play their game, and that's what they're doing right now.
Shibu checks back into the contest. He sends this one to the near side to Broom. Broom with the left foot in, and that one headed out of trouble for a corner kick.
And Broom has kind of been the only visible superstar of this team this season so far, and he's much more of a playmaker, more so than a goal scorer. He's a selfless teammate that tries to find his teammates very often.
So Broom will set up for this corner. 15:30 on the clock. Broom low ball in. Maldarella comes out to punch it away. Falcons will kick it out of trouble. We're going to have a late whistle there as a kick will come just inside the 18 for Nick Maldarella. So we'll see a replay of this corner. Maldarella coming out to punch that one out of trouble. A late push there results in the free kick out of the backfield. So Broom with the flick. Falcons try and get it on. Stewart with a ball to the outside. This one's going to stay in, but that one will be picked up from Mascherano.
And we just hit the 15-minute mark, and now the question for the Bentley Falcons here is can they stay undefeated through conference play right now? They are 2-0, but this is a conference opponent that they're now down on.
Ball back into the middle. Gonsalves picks it up. He'll back this one out to the corner. Thinks about going goal line. Back up top. Hernandez with some room. Shut down there. Broom with the left foot. That one deflected. Maldarella will fall on that one for another save.
A little bit of a stagnant play there. The Penmen had some momentum going towards the goal, but then they had to pull it back, and then from there they were just all on their back foot. No real shooting opportunities.
Penmen get their 10th goal. 10th shot on goal. That's what I meant to say here, compared to just one by the Falcons. So really outplaying their opponent on the offensive side of things here. The Falcons with a few key chances, but really since that PK, not much coming the Bentley way.
Yeah, that's a pretty impressive stat to think about here, as obviously the Penmen have controlled possession, and we're going to see a whistle here, but Penmen have controlled possession, but it hasn't looked like they've been defensively shut down on the Falcons here. They have let the ball in the zone quite a bit, but just no shots by the Falcons on goal here.
Yannick Moore will take this free kick as Stewart called for the push on the near side. Combo will send it over Skugestad. Pinancos will send it now into the middle. Shibu with a beautiful ball up top, finding Gonsalves. He gets a touch. Gonsalves puts it home. Finally, Nick Maldarella gets beat. Gonsalves with the touch, puts it home with the right, and the Penmen on top, 3-1. A beautiful ball from Najib Shibu, as you'll see right here. And Gonsalves fakes out Maldarella. That one touch to the outside with the right, tucks it home, and the Penmen with a 2-goal lead with 13:03 left in the second half.
And it's looking good coming down the stretch there, and that's exactly what I talk about when I talk about not letting the panic of the game get to you. That's a pressure situation right there that puts your team in a lead that can't be broken to a point. And Gonsalves just calmly moves the ball to the right, avoids the goalkeeper, and places it, not with tremendous power, just what he needs to do to get it in the goal.
Can that be the nail in the coffin here? And not surprising that this matchup has been close. As a real nice set play off of the starting ball in the middle, as that one just tipped out for a goal kick. It was a nice ball trying to find Mode up top, but it was tipped out of bounds. But as I was saying, obviously the Penmen at 2-4-1 and Bentley at 4-2. These teams pretty even, obviously both playing tight contests in each of their matchups, and really no surprise with this response by the Penmen, trying to stop this 4-game skid and doing just that here with a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, and coming into this, I would argue that the Penmen have had a tougher schedule as well. So by any means, it's hard to just look at schedule and standings and say that a team is not as impressive as another team. Specifically, the Penmen here have had a tough tough break of a season so far, and it looks like they can pull away, maybe get some confidence from this one.
Stewart with the low shot on, out of play, and Bentley with a lot of pressure now as we're going to see Spraychakovic check back into this one. So a goal kick coming from Quinn. But the Penmen still need to defend this lead with 11:50 left. See what they can do defensively. Cardona can take a seat, and Spraychakovic will check in.
Yeah, and I think their best opportunity to just chew this clock is to continue to play their game. Don't try to be defensive. That's how teams lose games, is when they come back and be passive. I think just stay on the attack, and that'll chew clock plenty enough.
So Quinn waiting for the officials to get back in. Officials checking things over here, as Quinn will now kick this one. I believe they added just a few seconds back onto the clock here as play resumes with the Falcons looking to counter. We'll have a kick just outside the 18.
Yeah, and this is a design play right here. You'd have to think that the Falcons have practiced many of these fouls, and this is where it's going to show. You're down 3-1, you got to get a goal out of it.
Marshall will take this kick. Some curve on that one, deflected in the middle, and that one's going to be off Moat and out of play.
Yeah, Moat almost found that one. That was almost a beautiful ball. Moat just had the outside hip of his defender there and almost got a shot on.
So Quinn with another goal kick coming now. Quinn kick is up, trying to find the head of Broom. Shibu trying to keep pressure up top. Turned over to Hernandez in the middle now. Hernandez with Moat on his back. Finds Shibu. Shibu will slow it down, send it to the backfield. Now Skugestad. Penmen will whip this thing around. Good pressure from the Falcons. Quinn will have to kick this one out. Ball back in the middle and a missed touch right there. Spraychakovic will pick up on this one. Spraychakovic, one defender on, low shot on with the left. And Maldarello with another save.
And I really think he could have found Gonsalves right there. That was a 2-on-1, and I think if he found a way to get it over to Gonsalves, that would have been Gonsalves' second goal.
Bit of a tough angle to make that pass. But still, 2-goal lead, under 10 minutes to go now here at Penmen Stadium. Two any 10 foes going at it as the Penmen cause a turnover. Gonsalves with it up top.
And where are the Falcons right now? There is no defense being played.
Spraychakovic outside, one touch to the right. That one hits the post. Rebound shot, that one well over there by Skugestad. But Spraychakovic, what a shot right there. Almost beating Maldarella. And the post was not his friend on that one.
And this is just a complete breakdown of the Falcons' defense not being in position, and it allows Spraychakovic to take that shot that you see right there off the post, and then Skugestad to get another rebound shot, which he had a great scoring opportunity if he just hit it correctly.
Was leaning over on that one, but now a Bentley goal kick to restart play. Ball still bouncing, in control of the Penmen. Broom ball to the outside to Shibu. And the Falcons sending a lot of players up. And that's going to result in a lot of opportunities for the Penmen to put more in, and Shibu does just that. Number 2 for Shibu, going to selly with the bench, and the Penmen might have just found the nail in the coffin right there.
Yeah, not only did they find the nail in the coffin and the dagger of this match, but they're finding some much-needed stat padding for their season so far, as they obviously record-wise aren't looking too good, so they might have to come down to some tiebreakers through stats.
Shibu puts it home with the left in the back corner. Bentley frustrated, and especially frustrated on that one, Nick Maldarella, as they're trying to send the midfielders up to create some opportunities, but that's leaving the backs in an uncomfortable situation, as you saw right there. The Penmen broke through. Goal number 4, number 2 for Shibu, and that might just be it, as the Penmen might have just sealed up their first conference victory.
Yeah, and Lance, I'd tell you to watch out for another one here pretty soon. The way that the Falcons are playing, if they decide to keep those forwards up.
Skugestad on the near side, a chip ball to the corner, and Shibu's got some room. Bentley just looks tired out there right now. No numbers. Spraychakovic can't control it, trying to flick it up top. Penmen will keep pressure in. And turned over.
And Skugestad just got tied up with someone, fell over, was looking for a call, and now it's going to be
And
really
that's
physical.
another push. Yeah, that's going to be a card right there, I believe. Some select words from Skugestad. That one will be broken up. Unnecessary play right there. Skugestad might have said something he didn't like to hear. We'll see what the official call is. As Acker with the push right there.
And that's just blatant. That isn't even part of the game. That's just going out of your way and just showing your frustration, which you can't do. When you're an athlete on the field, you have to play with the utmost professionalism that you can. It's obviously a competitive sport, but you know, there's accidental stuff that happens, but that's just blatant.
So a yellow card for Acker, as he's going to take his seat, I believe. Yes, he's coming off. And that'll be his match right there as Jake Acker gets called for the yellow.
And while he was passing the Penmen bench, he had a few words to exchange too, so he's not done yet.
A lot of frustration from this Bentley side as the Penmen continue to just go through this defense. As Shibu is trying to be the dummy on that one. There's no Penmen following up on that play. Ball bouncing up. Bentley will keep it on the near side, trying to make a counterattack here. Down 3. Ball in the middle finds Stewart. Stewart over to Moat. Moat, ball deflected by Moore, out of play for a corner kick.
Yeah, and we're just under 8 minutes here. 4-1 deficit that Bentley has to fight back from. You know, it's tough to say that they can do it. It's happened before, obviously, in soccer, but you know, it doesn't look good for them right now.
Bentley will take their time lining up on this set piece. This one sent well over to the back corner. As bouncing up, Gonsalves will pick it up in the backfield. Spraychakovic will look to counter. Nifty spin move on the far side. Toying with defenders right now as he sends this ball up. And out of play.
Yeah, Spektrokovic has excellent footwork, and the biggest thing for him as a freshman is just finding a way to use that footwork in situations it needs to be used, but also keeping it out of situations in which it doesn't need to be used.
Falcons with it on the outside. Now a throw in coming. Bouncing ball up top. Shibu. Strong tackle from the Falcons. Overlapping run, but that one out of play. Falcons doing everything they can to get on the board one more time here. But the Penmen doing a nice job of closing this one out strong. Creating a lot of turnovers in the midfield, and they find a wide open Najib Shibu.
It's going to be a shot right here pretty soon.
Spraychakovic going to get it in the corner. Gonsalves elected not to go to him. As will this one go out of play? It does. But what for? Will this be a throw-in or a corner? They're going to give them the corner. Benefit of the doubt for Bentley. As Spraychakovic throws this one in short. Masurena now into the middle. Hernandez. Hernandez all the way to the back. Skugestad. Hernandez now in the middle. Moore sends it to the near side. Masurena. Najib Shibu leaves it off. Masurena with a shot on. Gonsalves just can't get there for the rebound. Nice opportunity for the Penmen, which will result in a corner.
Yeah, and for a goalie that's let up 4 goals right now, Maldarella hasn't played terribly bad. He's got a few good saves here on breakaways. it's just the amount of shots that the Penmen are getting on is just a tremendous opportunity for them to score.
Corner kick coming now, under 5 minutes to go in this second half. Penmen looking to walk away with conference victory number 1 over Bentley, as that kick is well over the top of everyone and out of play for a goal kick.
Yeah, this is much needed for the Penmen. Obviously on that four game slip that we keep talking about, 0-3 in conference play. You know, those type of standings and schedule, you know, losses just don't look good to anybody that's officiating you. So you really got to make a case for yourself by winning conference games.
And it's a nice job by the Penmen getting 4 goals. The offense really waking up in this one. Had a lot of 2-1 goal contests during that 4-game skid, but that's going to end here tonight at Penmen Stadium. A 4-1 triumph right now over Bentley with 3:50 left. Quinn rolls this one out. Stewart with the quick legs, almost getting there to deflect it. But the Penmen control in the midfield. Hernandez gets it quickly back. Ball sent to the near side. Mascherena will work with Spraychakovic, who slows it down. He'll go in the middle. Ball to Pereira, and the Penmen will slow things down.
Yeah, they're just killing time, and the Falcons don't even look like they're pursuing. They're just kind of letting time die. Almost no fight left in them.
Sugasad on the outside. Pinancos now. That one out of play for a Penmen throw-in.
And this is one of those situations where if you're Bentley, you need just a player, somebody that just plays hard throughout the whole thing, just to leave on a good note and try to motivate everybody for their next game.
Spraychakovic finds himself in the middle. 2 defenders on. Ball to the outside. Mascherena back up now. Gonsalves. Spraychakovic one on. Ball into the middle. Pereira lets one go. That one deflected. Mascherena will pick it up going goal line, and we'll have a Penmen corner coming up.
Yeah, so the Penmen have only 2 minutes, 30 seconds here left to kill time.
It's actually going to be a goal kick. Excuse me for interrupting, but
all good. And you know, for Bentley, they played a tough game in the beginning. It looked pretty good for them in the first half, going up 1-0. Eventually letting a goal happen there that tied it up before halftime. And you have to think there's some motivational words said in that SNHU locker room at halftime, because they came out with some fire in their stomach, and you know, they got 3 goals here.
Shibu gets it in the middle. A strong tackle from behind breaks that one up. Shibu going for the hat trick right there, but Gould breaks it up in the back.
Now Matarilla will kick it out to the forwards. The forwards try to make something happen, but the Penmen are just, you know, they're killing the possession time.
Nice job by Hernandez getting that one back. Spraychakovic with a hard ball off a Bentley defender, as that one's out of play.
Yeah, that went right off Jack Murphy's face there, and he's showing no signs of any pain.
Penmen wasting more time here. Mascherena sends that one in. Spraychakovic with 2 on. Nifty spin move fought off by Moat. Stewart with a run now. He's got Moat to the outside. He's going to send him to the corner. Yannick Moore. Nice job. Good use of the body right there, creating the turnover.
We're just over 1 minute left here in this game, and the Penmen are still pouring it on.
Now under 1 minute to go here at Penmen Stadium. A real nice outing from the Penmen. A 3-goal second half. Yannick Moore kicks that one out of trouble. Skugestad with it on the outside. He'll send this ball over the top, trying to find Shibu.
The Falcons not fighting very hard to escape the inevitable here. 30 seconds almost right here, and this game's, you know, all but wrapped up.
So Bentley with one more free kick out of the back. Sent up top. Good header. It was a nice flick from Bentley. Now the Penmen with it at midfield. Penmen with a nice run. Shibu does a nice job of shielding that defender off. Hernandez has it in the middle. Spraychakovic will get it on the near side. Now just 10 seconds to go here at Penmen Stadium.
Yeah, so some key players in this game for the Penmen that showed out. Obviously, Gonsalves with a goal, Mascherano with the first goal for the Penmen, and then 2 other players that poured on some goals here.
So real nice second half, a 1-1 contest coming into it. And 2 goals from Shibu and 1 from Gonsalves gets it done for the Penmen. They will improve to 3-4-1 on the season. They pick up their first NE10 victory, as now Bentley will fall to 4-3 and 3-1 in conference play. Thank you for joining us here. We have one more game coming to you in about an hour here. We'll have your Southern New Hampshire University Penmen taking on the visiting Skyhawks of Stonehill. I am Lance Legere, alongside me, Kyle Hochter. Thank you for joining us for this one. We'll be back at 7 for NE10 Women's Soccer action.